Battlefield's last biggest update of this year. It really is. There's not going to be a big update like this until next year. That's why this update is extremely big. There's a lot to talk about with today's update. The feasibility change, there's been a lot of talk when it comes to the breakthrough changes, and so much more. With how big this update is, this is the final part of Season 1. At this point, we probably have a couple of weeks until this season is completely finished, and I'm assuming we'll be on the path for Season 2. Maybe it will start straight after Season 1, or maybe there could be a dry spell. We just had to find it out. With today's update, we got a new map. Well, I guess you can say it's not a new map because it is Empire State, but they've done it into a Christmas theme where the map is snowy and certain different parts have changed. We all play the Empire State map, so we know it's a full meat grind. So you have to try it out. And the cool thing is because it is a snowy version, the feasibility just helps out anyway. But we will be deep diving what they have changed for feasibility. If you guys are not aware, go into the main menu, check the battle pass. There is going to be a new battle pass you can complete. You have up to 11 tiers. To start off what they have changed with today's update, we got some big changes when it comes to the audio. And I can finally say, yes, the tanks have been fixed. You can hear the tank engine once again. It's been super weird listening to tank audio, then all of a sudden it just cuts out. They have adjusted audio in multiple ways. They've changed it now where you can actually hear certain footsteps from a distance, and you can actually hear the audio build up louder if they come closer to you. One game I was doing, I heard a guy running from the top area because he was taking the stairs to go up there, but I heard the sound of him going up the stairs when I went past him, so I turned around and got him. I do play on audio war tapes, so I don't know if that helps me more, but you troopers let me know in the comment section what you think about the audio so far. The audio has improved for the Battle Royale as well, but I haven't tried it out just yet. I'll probably try out a couple of games later on. But the multiplayer, you can already tell a difference. There is a really cool way they have changed the audio with this update. They got to a point now where when you are listening to the audio, you kind of hear absolutely everything. A jet flying by, or a helicopter in the distance, or a tank battle in the distance. But they made it now where if you're having a gunfight on a certain objective, that area is what you're mainly going to hear. It's going to kind of suppress the other sound a bit more further distance, so you can focus on what's around you. You can hear enemy footsteps clearer, you can hear gunshots clearer, but you don't hear like a massive tank battle what's happening far away. Of course you will still hear the tank battle, but everything has been reduced. I do like this because it gives you guys a bit more of a clear understanding what you're doing in that certain situation, and you're not just hearing absolute chaos. I remember playing Liberation Peak and I could be going on like a B flag, yet I hear complete chaos going at sea, and it's really hard to hear what's going around me on that B flag. And that's what they're doing. They just basically just reduce the sound. And I do like this change. This is a big question for you troopers, as I need to know more information about it. For me, when it comes to Battlefield, I've been a core conquest guy. That's one of my favourite modes to play, and I really like how it is in Battlefield 6. But there has been some really big changes when it comes to Breakthrough, where they've been adding more vehicles to attackers. And I haven't played as much Breakthrough, but I've always realised that attacking and defending is like the flip of the coin, or it could depend on the certain map. I feel like some breakthroughs is impossible for attackers, and in other maps it's just like a complete easy farm. But they have changed a lot of them now where they're adding more tanks to them to help the attackers when it comes to pushes. But as I said, I don't really play breakthrough, so if you troopers let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about the breakthrough changes? Because I really want to find out more information about this before I talk further into another video. So let's talk about the feasibility change, as this has been a big topic when it comes to many of you guys, and I definitely understand. It's nothing more annoying than getting killed by someone sat in the corner what you can't even see. I feel like with this change so far, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. I feel like they changed just what it was like in Battlefield 5. They really just made the characters more brighter in them certain locations. When you do look at an enemy, you can tell that it still blends in with certain areas, but the model character themselves is just naturally brighter. I do like this change, and it does feel like it has slightly improved. Maybe there can be a little bit more just, but I do feel like it is a good step in the right direction. But I do feel like it isn't there just yet. Maybe after another update improving it, hopefully they'll fix it all. Troopers, every single Friday I do some custom games on my live stream, and it has a bunch of other creators in the Battlefield scene and a bunch of streamers too. With these custom games, They are completely open to everyone. They usually start around 9 PM EST, and if you troopers want to get involved with these custom games, then just join my live stream. But it's completely open to anyone, so if anyone wants to play some custom games with me and a bunch of other streamers, you are welcome every single Friday. As I was saying earlier on in the video, this is going to be the last biggest update for Battlefield 6 this year. It probably is, as the devs will be going on their Christmas holiday very soon. If we do receive another update, troopers, it's probably going to be a couple weeks later, and that will just be small little changes, probably fixing what breaks from this update. So I would say at this point, this is probably the first stage of Battlefield 6. We have its brand new season, we have multiple updates now, and I would say that the honeymoon stage has ended for this game. It's getting to a point where not everyone is playing it all of the time, and I totally get it. It's obviously a busy time right now, but this is the biggest point for Battlefield because it's really looking at it now and just seeing how this game it truly is. Has it got better since the launch? Can it get better from here? For me, I've been really enjoying this game since day one, and I'm totally here for the ride. I'm really excited what Battlefield can do in the future for this game, and I know we even got a massive tournament going on very soon. A bunch of my creator friends are in it, and they're competing for like $1 million. It was completely crazy to think about, so I'm really excited for that. I just hope that Battlefield keeps working on what they're doing so far, and keep giving it more love. But this is the one question though, do you feel like the Battle Royale is getting enough love, or do you think it's not? Because many times when I hear about these updates, it's mainly for multiplayer. Of course, the audio is going to be a massive improvement when it comes to the BR, but is the Battle Royale getting enough love, troopers? Because what I do feel like what isn't getting enough love right now is the Portal side. I don't know what's going on with Portal. I'm really rooting for it, and I do believe that Portal is a really good thing, but it needs to be executed properly. I remember my stream yesterday when I jumped into Portal, and the first thing you see is just a bunch of boosting servers, just bots, and that's it. I don't think there's any point me even clicking the server browser for Portal anymore because that's it. There's nothing cool or original anymore on there, and it is good that Battlefield is putting some of them on the front page. But I was really hoping that when I click the server browser for Portal, I can actually find some decent servers. I do feel like if there's anything lacking right now with this game, it's definitely the Portal side. But you tell me, how do you feel about this game so far? Do you think it's improving? And are you excited for the future seasons? I'm excited to finally hear about the boat warfare. I want some sea warfare, I really do. And I think by the response of the community, that's probably going to happen, right? If you guys want more information and the details about our remake map of Empire State, then feel free to join my stream later on, as I have a lot more thoughts to share. But you guys can already see the footage from the new map, but it is obviously just a meat grind. And let's hope that this weekend we get some double XP. I do like them double XP weekends. Thank you very much for listening to me talk, troopers. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and tell me what you think about this update. I'm going to get myself to sleep because it's very early in the morning, and these updates in the US, it's pretty rough. An update for 4 in the morning is pretty early. I'm going to get a little bit of sleep, then we'll start grinding some more Battlefield. So I'll see you then.